Hi, fifth grade artists. Today we're going to do a drawing that shows 1-point perspective. 1-point perspective is when you look at a drawing and it looks like things are getting smaller as they get farther away and everything goes straight into the middle, which is a vanishing point on a horizon line. So I'm going to show you some pictures first of what 1-point perspective looks like in a drawing and in real life. And we just need a piece of paper, a pencil, a ruler if you have one, or you can use the edge of a piece of cardboard. And that's it. Let's grab our materials and let's get started. Okay, I have my materials and I'm ready to get started. First off, I'm holding my paper, landscape, not portrait. We talked about that in class. Landscape, long ways. Okay, I'm also going to use a piece of cardboard as a ruler since I actually can't find my ruler. So what I'm going to do is first, in the center of the paper, I'm going to draw a horizon line. Okay, so you just line up your ruler. If you don't have a ruler or a piece of cardboard, just try your best to draw a straight line. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line across the center. Okay, and in the center of this line, I'm going to draw a dot. This is what we call the vanishing point. Okay, what I just drew is called the horizon line. It separates the ground from the sky. Okay, so I have my vanishing point, and everything is going to go towards the vanishing point. We are drawing a bridge. Okay, so first I'm going to start out by drawing 2 lines on each side. So I'm going to start where this dot is, and I'm going to make a line that goes all the way to the corner of the paper. Start here, go all the way to the corner. See that? We went from the dot to the edge. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to go from the dot, which is our vanishing point, all the way to the edge. Okay? So it looks like this. Then I'm going to do it again a little bit over so it looks like there's a sidewalk, because this is partially a bridge. I'm going to turn it a little bit so it makes like a triangular shape, like this. See that? And I'm going to do it again on the other side. Match up like this. Okay, so it looks like a sidewalk. Okay, then I'm going to add, in the background here, I'm going to add a city, right? Because the bridge goes over the city before we do anything else. So I'm just going to draw rectangles so it looks like the horizon of a city. You can make the buildings connect. Okay, and on your buildings, if you want, you can put little windows. Okay, so this is your horizon. In the background, you can put a sun. That's up to you. Next, I'm going to add a curved line from the vanishing point down and all the way up here. And the same thing on the other side, down and all the way up here. Okay, so this is our bridge. I don't know why that curved there. Okay, and then from that, I don't like that. Okay, we're going to draw lines, right? So we're going to start here, small lines, and as we go, obviously they're going to get farther apart and they're going to get bigger. Okay, this is our bridge. Smaller, and they get farther apart and start to get bigger. Okay, so already we're seeing the bridge, right? And then the last thing that we need to do is we need to just draw a road going on the bridge. So because we're having 1-point perspective, everything gets smaller as it goes towards its vanishing point, and it gets bigger as it gets closer to you. So I'm going to start here with some small lines, and they get bigger as you get closer to the viewer. See that? So there is my 1-point perspective drawing of a bridge. I'm going to go ahead and outline it and add some color, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm all done with my 1-point perspective, As you can see, I added some color. I used watercolors and crayons. So first I went into the background of the sky and I used yellow watercolor paint. I blended it with orange and then red and then purple and then blue to look like the sunset. I colored the buildings with a gray crayon and added some yellow paint for the windows. Then I painted the water blue, the sidewalk brown, and I used black, adding a lot of water to it so it looks gray. I also added some birds in the sky. If you want to do something like that, you just go in and kind of looks like the letter M. Okay, I can't wait to see what yours looks like. You can add a car on the bridge if you want. You can add something in the water, a boat. You can add something to the sky if you like. Just remember, whatever is closer to the edge of the paper is bigger, and as it goes to that vanishing point, it gets smaller. Okay, don't forget to send me a picture of your work. Thanks, bye-bye.